Yo, yo. In the makers and I'm wrong, so I gotta like the funk with that one you're down.
Yo, the river speaks in static and jungle breath. Helicopters hover like metal vultures, decoding morality into target coordinates. And every mile downstream deletes another layer of civilian illusion until only instinct and doctrine remain. Men become philosophies with rifles, officers become myths with whiskey breath, and the jungle watches without ideology. Yo, only digest.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
The scent of ideology burning in the carbon, the perfume of policy enforced by gravity.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Where ethics evaporate faster than fuel and survival rights, the only scripture left. Cameras roll while villages dissolve into strategic abstractions. Colonels perform philosophy in sunglasses, and death becomes a press conference metric with patriotic light. And the loudspeaker shouts American dreams in English to people who never asked to learn the language of annihilation. And soldiers surf chaos like teenagers surfing a soundtrack curated by gods who never bleed. War is not hell, war is choreography. A synchronized collapse with choreography replaces conscience, and applause replaces confession.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
The scent of doctrine proving itself louder than doubt.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
A chemical porn when fire edits history in real time. Donald Kurtz is not a man. He is a recursive error in military logic. A soldier who read the manual and executed the subtext instead of the marketing brochure. He saw that violence with paperwork is still violence, so he removed the paperwork and became the raw executable file of empire. Without he built a kingdom out of clarity and madness. Because when ideology collapses, charisma becomes theology and fear becomes law. The jungle doesn't judge. It archives screams into humidity and memory in the rock, while men debate ethics inside air-conditioned tents far from the smell of consequences. Psychological warfare is not propaganda. It is atmosphere soaking in the lungs. Instincts replacing conscience with command structure. They didn't fight communism, they fought entropy with bullets, and entropy laughed quietly while swallowing both flags.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Victory over silence, victory over hesitation, victory over internal resistance.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
A scent that convinces men they are gods while proving they are animals with funding. Hollywood framed apocalypse in but widescreen beauty, because horror sells better when it has a castle back and in slow motion silhouettes. Audiences clap for helicopters like they clap for guitar solos, and moral complexity becomes a collectible aesthetic instead of a call to dismantle systems. You watch apocalypse with popcorn. They lived apocalypse with paperwork, nightmares, and pensions. The darkness is not in the jungle, it is in the memos that approve jungle burnings. It is in the language that converts villages into grids and humans into collateral parameters. The river is just a timeline. The destination is the truth that empire and insanity share a border that no map admits. Kurtz whispered the horror because he finally saw the source code. And the source code did not include mercy as a default function.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Victory for generals, victory for shareholders, victory for narratives that survive long enough to become textbooks.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
But the jungle remembers differently, and memory is the only tribunal that never sleeps.
War never ends on film, but it loops forever in neurons. I can tell. Recruitment ads and patriotic halftime shows. Apocalypse Now is not fiction. It was a mirror with cinematic lighting, showing that civilization is a thin firmware layer over a primate who learned to build helicopters. Victory smells like napalm, then peace smells like denial. Sprayed with nostalgia and filtered through Dolby surround sound.